Rupees 1.84 lakh crores is lying unclaimed in India. Yes, you heard that right. 1.84 lakh crores. That's $22 billion. This money is sitting with banks, insurance companies, EPFO, and market regulators. And it's not reached the rightful owners. This is Quick Take, your quick guide. I'm Smita Prakash. Why does this happen? Because people do not plan. Because families are not informed. It's not proper to talk about money. Because paperwork is incomplete or worse, never done. And this is not a small problem. India is one of the lowest financial literacy rates in the world, just about 27%. Nearly 70% of Indians do not have a formal financial plan. A large part of the wealth is still lying in physical assets or scattered accounts, often undocumented. Now imagine this. Someone in your family passes away. You do not know where their money is. No account details, no documents, no access. Your family is left running from office to office, bank to bank. That is the unfortunate reality for most families in India. What should you do? Here are 5 steps, and please begin now. Step 1. Create an emergency access list. Write down all important financial details, your bank accounts, investment accounts, insurance policies, locker details, physical writing on paper, and keep a digital copy. And make sure someone you trust knows where it is. If you don't trust your sibling, spouse, or offspring, yes, that is perfectly normal not to, then a friend or a neighbor. Information is access, and access is everything. So that person should be someone who will inform your family on your demise. Second step, put legal documents in place. This is where most people delay. Make a will even if you are in the prime of your health, even if you think your savings are not substantial, even if you are young, even if you trust your family to do the right thing. Make a will and convince your parents, your spouse to do the same. Clearly state who gets what. If you have minor children, name a guardian in clear terms so that there is no room for litigation later. Be brutal in choosing who is in charge of the wealth till they become old enough to inherit. Lay down conditions. Set up a power of attorney so someone can act if you cannot. In India, less than 10% of people have a registered will, which means in most cases, the law and not you or your so-called will decides distribution. And that process can take years. These are not luxury documents. This is basic protection. Third step, protect your money. Take term life insurance. Build an emergency fund, at least 6 months of expenses. Remember, over 50% of healthcare spending in India is out of pocket. One medical emergency can wipe out savings. Also ensure your spouse or family can actually access your accounts because money is useful only if it is usable. Fourth step, prepare a first 48 hours sheet. Write clear instructions, who to call, which lawyer, which accountant, how to claim insurance, which account pays the bills. Also write what not to do, like not liquidating investments in panic. In moments of crisis, clarity is a lifeline. Fifth step, if you run a business, plan succession. Decide who will take over. Set up agreements between partners. Separate personal and business assets, because if your business depends only on you, it's not an asset, it's a risk. The bottom line, setting all this up does not take years. It can be done in a week. But ignoring it can cost your family everything. And this is not just for the elderly. Life is unpredictable. Planning is not pessimism. It is reality and responsibility. You would be protecting the people you love and have worked the better part of your life to provide for.